Shorty never planned on leaving New Jersey. He always figured he'd rot right there in the same old jack-off shack he'd grown up in, staring at his meth pipe and listening to his torch running out of fuel. But life has a way of pushing people, and Shorty had been pushed so far he didn't even realize he was moving until he woke up on a Greyhound bus with a pocket pussy in his meth pipe heading to Gibsonton, Florida. Gibtown to the locals wasn't where people went to get clean or found. It was where people went when they were running from something, also known as shadow people from them staying up for 2 weeks straight off of meth, but the city was nothing but dope heads that trade their assholes for dope. When Shorty stepped off the bus, the air smelled like dope and also smelled like 6 dudes fucking each other in the ass. He'd heard stories, cheap motels with doors that didn't lock, and if you left your shit unattended for an hour or two, some dope head had done stole your shit. Also, dope heads that would trade their left nut or steal anything for their next hit the streets. That seemed to sink a little lower every year. And somehow, Shorty's dope head ass fit his short ass right into the cracks. Day after day, he was plotting on how to get money for dope. Sometimes he would ride his bike to the convenience store where he would dig in the trash looking for winning lottery tickets, also searching for a way to get some money for dope, but he fucked up his biggest chance to get his life back on track last year. He got 3 checks from FEMA for over $10,000 and fucked it all up by trying to cash the checks with a fake ID like a dumb fuck worthless ass meth head that he is. And yet, there were moments, small ones. A stray dude named PP followed him around for a week but disappeared. A retired freak show operator named Jimmy, who shared stories about tightropes and freak shows but told Shorty he still had time to give up his asshole to get out of the life he was sinking into. It was a stormy night when Shorty stood outside, soaked, shaking, feeling like maybe, just maybe, he still had something worth fighting for. And of course that was his asshole from old Jimmy the freak show operator in a place, like Gibsonton, where every person had dope or was getting fucked for dope, so Shorty slowly learned he wasn't alone in trying to outrun Jimmy from getting his asshole. And some nights that was enough to keep him awake by smoking dope, so Jimmy didn't but fuck him. The next morning, Shorty jumped up out of his sleep grabbing his asshole as he felt something wrong, but nothing was wrong. He was so happy that he woke up from a bad dream, so he started his day by going to Riverview Drive and met a man named Jeremy. So Shorty and Jeremy became good friends, and Shorty moved into Jeremy's backyard in the shed, and as time flies by, one day PP and Shorty were smoking a joint, and later that night, Shorty said PP snuck up on him while he was sleeping from staying up a week straight. So PP knew he was not waking up from slight movement. So PP snuck up and put his knees in Shorty's back and pinned him down and quickly pulled Shorty's pants to his ankles and started taking Shorty's asshole to Pound Town, and as Shorty squirmed and did the worm on the ground. As PP took his asshole to Pound Town, Shorty was screaming but also creaming.